Hey guys, how's it going? Jason Sensational here, and today I have a really fun deck for you guys. This is YETIS. This is a deck that was made by Good Day Maverick, another LOR content creator. I'll try to link his socials in the description. But this is YETIS, a deck archetype that has sort of always existed, but hasn't really gotten the maybe the love or the experimentation or the support it really needed to pop off. In the past couple expansions, there really hasn't been a lot of updates, but it got Abominable Guardian a few seasons back, and this is kind of the crux of the deck. It's seeing a little bit more play and experimentation right now because of a few key cards. Not only is getting a lot of 5/5s on the board really quickly very powerful with the card Abominable Guardian saying around start if you have 2+ Yetis, summon me from hand and create a copy of me in deck. So this is just like a burst speed 5/5 coming out. For the other Yeti cards, we do run Yeti Yearling, we have the Avrosin Trapper, as well as the Tall Tales, and of course the Ancient Yeti. But outside of just being able to summon a lot of 5/5s, which really a lot of decks don't really have the ability to really trade into outside of maybe like Pantheon, we do run some key cards, namely Culling Strike as well as Reckoning. These are some really key cards to hit decks like Bandle City, to hit the Shell Folk decks. There is a lot of things that really fold to Reckoning, and when we can play a 1-mana 5/5, this card suddenly becomes really powerful in removing a lot of key threats that really run around in the meta. So Nami, the Shelly, the Shellfolk, that deck gets hit really hard. A lot of the Ahri decks, if they so don't happen to have Deny in their hand, can crumble really hard to Reckoning as well. There's a lot of cycle in this deck. We have 3 copies of Whisperers as well as 3 Trifarian Assessor. So once we have the Yetis on the board, we have a really easy time proccing Reputation, and we have a really easy time drawing a lot of cards with Assessor. This deck really does pop off when you do draw the right cards, but sometimes it can also brick out a little bit. I have some games I want to showcase for you guys just to see the power extent of this deck. I might have swapped out these Scions for Sejuani's, but ultimately, I'm unsure on what kind of card or champion this deck really wants the best. Lissandra seems interesting. Sejuani is just really good always, and then Sion can still close games at its own. But we do have also 2 Pack Mentality. It's a card that really also doesn't see much play, but this card is a superb finisher, especially within this deck, being able to just generate 5/5s onto the board. The main idea really is to get these early Abominable Guardians down, so we really need to prioritize getting 2 Yetis down, either with the Yeti Yearling with a combination of the Trapper Yeti, or even the Tall Tales. But this deck is a lot of fun, especially when it does pop off, so be sure to give this deck a try, guys, because this is actually pretty playable. Good Day Maverick hit Masters with it. I was maybe at least going even within high elo Masters as well, so do give it a try out if you do want to try this deck out. But I'll leave you guys with the games. Have a good one. Happy New Year again. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks guys for watching, and peace out. Sivir, Zillion, Aram. That was the deck I think I saw, like, what was it, Lobster play that? Or I didn't see him play that, but I saw it in his stream title. Lulu Ahri? That deck's not bad. Do I keep this? He has like Nope Fight, Talia Ziggs. I should put Talia Ziggs onto my playlist thralls. No. Yo, Jonas218 with the tier 1 sub? Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the J Gang. Hope you enjoy your emotes, the few ones that we have. But I appreciate it very much, man. Thank you. Do I keep this? It is undeniable draw. Is this Yeti deck's not actually a meme? I think it's like a solid tier 2, 3 deck. It's definitely playable, but it has bad draw. It has hands where you can like draw really poorly, and it has hands where you just like crush your opponent. So it's kind of like a, I think like a sort of like a more high rolly deck than anything, but it's enjoyable for sure. Not sure Sion should be in the deck PvH. Yeah, like Sion can like easily brick you. I don't have mana to play both, unfortunately. I want to Tall Tales before this dies, for obvious reasons. So I should do it now. If he has a nope fire, then that kind of sucks. But then we can just like block with this, I guess. And then this shuts down his attack unless he like twins. So this gives us like a good read on what his hand is. Cause like if he can attack, yeah, he just doesn't have twin. Nice, very huge, huge plays. I could develop this and swing, but then like palm homecoming. Like if this is homecoming, that's just so bad. He trades, I'm happy. If he like tries to recall it, I have the chance of calling it. I don't want to call that though. I'd rather call Ahri if given the opportunity. So like I know he doesn't have twin, he doesn't have Nopeify. So we can cross those off our list, which is good. Probably just play this back out this turn, I guess. Maybe I should have just played this, because then I at least push some damage. Oh, and Piano Man CD and the 42K, thank you guys so much for the follows. Really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are having a nice Sunday. Last Sunday before the work week of the first year. It's just so hard to hold back the tears. I really don't want to go back to work. This 1 week off has been like such a luxury that I'm feeling a little bit sluggish to go back to work tomorrow. Got work at 7 a.m. Oh. Oh no. That's no fun at all, man. I'm sorry. What's my job? So I work as a what's it? I guess it's more like white collar work. That's like the right thing to say. I work as a consultant for some financial institution. I don't know how I've gone into specifics, but I don't know how like if specifics actually do anything for the conversation. But oh, so I can calling strike and then freeze Ahri. I know he doesn't have twin, so this forces out like a nope fight or deny, and that's perfectly fine. So do something like this. If he wants like homecoming this, I at least have a 5/5. If he nope fights this, I can go in for the freeze, and then I know he doesn't have twin based off our plays. Is that true? Could I have like played like? Could I have played like a troll chant earlier? And I'm just like misremembering. I also know he doesn't have Nopeify, right? Absolver. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, what a play. Wow. So I mean, I just go for the freeze now, right? And he's forced to like recall this and I kill Ahri. It's a little bit expensive, but I think based off our knowledge of his hand, he could have homecoming now, but I get a 1 mana 5/5 back, so that's okay. We know he doesn't have twin. He hovered a card, might be like a recall card. So it could be like another recall, could be like a homecoming now. But he doesn't have Nopeify. But he uses deny just to save this? Oh no, that works. Oh, I see. So, oh, okay, so I was supposed to freeze Ahri, huh? But I let him deny this, which makes my reckoning always... This makes my reckonings live. So, like, I don't even think this is, like, that bad for us. Because now, like, reckoning should always work out for us. Because, like, we just really stress out his resource there. And second callings are excellent. I think this one we just, like, bait reckoning. It's not much of a bait, but... If you play Shadow Assassin, we just, like, rip this reckoning. Can we greet it? Just one more. We have this calling strike. I think this reckoning's fine. He has to have like another deny if he actually wants to interact with this at all. Yep. That's really cool. I love this game because like this game was like a good just like hand reading sort of exercise. Based off of his first attack where he couldn't attack into the Tall Tales. We suddenly knew he didn't have Nopeify because he didn't Nopeify the Tall Tales, and he didn't have Twin because then he could have attacked in. Because I was at 0 mana, right? No, I was at 1 mana. So there's nothing he was realistically afraid of. I like how this game's been shaping out so far. This has been a fun one. Next turn I can just like Ancient Yeti into that. If any of you guys have been like following this game and just not like tuning into the background, that's sort of like a really cool example of just like hand tracking how this game's gone. I quite liking it.
I will mourn you.
I'll be curious about specifics. It used to be IBD at a BB. PWC tech consultant. I think that's specific enough. Do I want to calling strike any of these? This is kind of annoying. It is a 5-3 trades for my Yetis. I would like to not happen. Yo, Raven's Code, what's up, man? How you doing? I could also do something like this, but then he could just have any recall. I think he still has one more recall, and that would just be playing into it and be really bad. Calling striking this is fine. He would need 2 recalls. I think this is fine, because then we're gonna draw a lot of cards later. Yo, Naruto Kennen as well. What's up, man? How you guys doing tonight? And thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate it, man. So now it's just like figuring out the rest of his cards. He could like Homecoming to stop this, I guess. That would be kind of unfortunate. But then I still have like a blocker here at the very least. So you get Homecoming like Droplet into like this. That would suck for sure. If he has, he should use it. Okay. They're getting 1 new card per round, so the unknowns impacts the reads if you're on later. I mean, yeah, it's like, you can't really read top decks very well, just because they get it. But, it's like engineering and project management. I'm on the project managing side of things. It's not, like, super interesting, but... we do both, but I'm on the project management side. So, 3 cards left here. Is it more from strategic? It's implementation. It's I suppose there is some strategic part, but it's mostly just implementation stuff. Kennen's not leveled. Ahri is leveled, so Absolver is live. He already used 1 Absolver, so he only has 1 more. We can draw into like a freeze.
Few earn the right to call themselves Trifarian.
Okay. So we can probably just like be pretty free to like pack mentality. He has 2 more cards that he's been holding. It's like another thing with like hand tracking, like it's hard to like track his top decks, but what you can do, like what's more valuable is to think about what cards he's been holding on to the entire time, and that's like the cards you can have a much better read on, right? So like it's these 2 cards. What card just let you draw 3? Yeah, so this is Trifarian Assessor. This is a Noxus card for 5 mana, 4/3. It says when I'm summoned, you draw 1 for each 5+ power ally you have. And because I have 3 units with 5 or more attack, it draws 1 card for each, and I draw 3. Wowza. Yeah, this if I do have the Mobilytic extension activated on Twitch, so if you're on PC, you should be able to hover the cards, and you should see like a small pop-up come up for each card. It's a little bit small, so it might not have like the best viewer experience, but if you are on PC, that's something you can do. So this is a card from here. So now it's less than 3 mana, it's probably just like another recall. Okay. And so this card's a recall, we have 1 more card left. It's not Notify, it's not Deny, it's not Twin. It's likely just like another recall card. That's my guess. It could also be Absolver, and which would be scary once he flips Kennen. So like ideally we draw into another freeze so we don't randomly die to like Absolver. Ooh, okay, so ideally we draw freeze so we just don't actually die to Ahri. Oh man. 5 mana, draw freeze seems good. I see draw freeze here. Troll Chant might even do it. Okay, never mind, we draw nothing. And we're dead to a lot of things. So he needs Absolver or Twin. I can draw still. I can draw later. I don't need to draw now. He shouldn't put this at the end because Ahri dies, but I think this is just a good telltale sign that he just has like Absolver as like one of his last cards, which is a little bit unfortunate. Or he like top deck a Twin within the recent cards here. Or he just made a misplay. Either or. Oh, he made a misplay? Alright, sick. Yeah, so you don't want to put this at the end because then Ahri doesn't like actually swap to the next. So this is like what strikes. Oh, you did top Bitcoin. Ooh. Okay, troll chant, please. Troll chant, troll chant, troll chant, troll chant. Ah! 1 mana short! No! No! I had it. I really did have it, huh? That's unfortunate. Why is YETIS good in this meta? I've seen other streamers using it. It's just like really fast. It can be very fast onto board. So quotations on can be. Cause like your ability to get like 5/5s onto the board, like on a reasonably early turn, is very, very powerful. Especially with like the 8-drop card. So it's like this card that makes it all work, right? It's really just this card that makes it work. Cause like this is free tempo. And couldn't, no, I was 1 mana short. I was only at 3 mana. Like if you can get this card down onto board for free on like turn 4 or 5, and if you can get more than one onto the board, then like a lot of decks just can't handle that sort of tempo, and then they're just forced to trade down their entire board, and you just gain a lot of board advantage that way with cards like Troll Chant, things like that. Like a lot of decks right now just, so like most removal decks just can't deal with the 5/5 as well, or at least they can't deal with it very efficiently. Gonna pull a stuff and get the mirror. And get 2 accounts on front page. That's actually like, that's like not unreasonable thing I could do, but I'm kind of playing YETIS right now, and I think that's kind of counterproductive to that overall mindset. Do I even keep this? It's just like whoever gets their YETIS down first, right? What a dead card. Okay, there's 1 Yeti, there's 2 Yetis. Lobster released a vid on it today. Oh yeah, I'm aware. I saw Lobster's video, I saw the Runeterra CCG article, I saw G'day Maverick's Twitter post. I've seen everything. Everything's just clicking together for Yetis right now. Except for the fact where we don't have very many Yetis. Yo, what's up, Call Me Keys? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for tuning into the stream tonight. Hope you're having a good time. Alright, this is the definition of a mirror match. Trapper. Oh, wait, that's actually pretty good. Around Towering Stonehorn. See, I don't even know what that card is. I don't know what Towering Stonehorn is. No way. What? What a game. Well, we need a trade, cause if he has the 8/8s, we're screwed. Oh god. Nothing like seeing the man himself stream live, having tuned in. Thanks, man. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, so the issue is now he just drops like 2 8/8s and we lose. Okay, just 1. Oh, but we drew our own? Okay. Yo, Call Me Keys with the prime sub? Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good time. So we can trade one of these and just play this. I think that's actually good. Welcome to J-Gang, by the way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So now we still have 2 Yetis. We get our own. We can like Trifarian Assessor. Perfect. Towering Stonehorn, Demacia followers. Oh, I see. How would you build a deck around that? Is this the best I don't want to attack in a Troll Chant. That could be very unfavorable for us. I think we're in a head position so we can pass. Look, wait for 1 more and we're in Yeti Mirror? Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. I don't take damage from enemy spells or skills. Ooh, that's good. Wow, that's really good. We could actually Culling Strike these. That might be like... What if we Reckoning? Like, is this the best Reckoning we get? Maybe. Like, this is probably the best Reckoning we get here. So he could, like, Troll Chant and kill one of my Yetis. That's, like, a slight issue. He can no longer Troll Chant and kill one of my Yetis. But, like, these guys just don't matter, right? We just draw 3 cards. And once we find the troll chant, then we're in business. Nice. Nice, nice. Like, the troll chant is huge, right? Then we can activate Whispered Words. Have you tried the second version, like the Ionia one? I have not. This is like my first few games with this version as well, so I wanna trade this off. He could block here. That's kind of annoying. That's very annoying. I don't want that. I'm just gonna do this Troll Chant and then potentially set up like a Reckoning. So like once I cast Troll Chant, Reckoning becomes a lot better because now this Yeti is like a 3/5, right? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And now we have a very good Reckoning setup. Unless he like Troll Chants us back and we have like a 3/5 Yeti. If he has Troll Chant, he has to use it here, or uses a freeze, and then we can't use Reckoning, I guess. Okay, that's fine. So now we can't Reckoning anymore. He could Culling Strike this, that's sort of an issue. I think we let this go through just so we can Whispered Words. We have Whispered Words as mana and then it'd be fine. He also lost on Shelby and got featured in a Majin video. Ooh, the shame. The shame. That's fine. Let's draw 2. We're just so ahead on card advantage. Pack mentality, beautiful. Nice. So he didn't have a Culling Strike to kill that. That's very good for us. Unless he draws into like the Bonmo Yeti. Oh, beautiful draw. Beautiful. Okay. It's fine. We're just gonna kind of empty out our hand a little bit here. That's fine. He didn't play any games, so I beat him. Yo, Project Fury, what's up, man? Thanks so much for follow. Well, to the stream. I kind of don't want to pass here. Oh, I'm out of board space, huh? That's kind of an issue. I could just like Reckoning here. If he like Troll Chants me and like does one of them. He doesn't have Troll Chant though. I could be like drawing him into a card. I do need to get rid of board space. It's kind of an issue. This is slightly favorable for us. I think slightly favorable is the best we're gonna ever get. Because we just need board space for Bonmo Guardian. If he has like another freeze, so be it. Okay. We know he doesn't have Troll Chant, so he has like no attack here regardless. And then we can play this into pack mentality. Unless we drew him. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so he doesn't have it. Perfect, perfect. Game plan's going right. Just as I expected. We can Tall Tales pack mentality. The last Majin video I remembered being in was one where I beat him with Anivia GP War Mothers, and the comment asked for the Decklist. That's a cute one. Ooh. Leveled Scion. Is he just dead here? I feel like he's kind of dead. Oh, that's not it. Ooh, that's the wrong card, buddy. The last Majin video I was in was me playing Yasuo Swain into his Targan's Peak, and I clobbered him. As expected, of course. Or like pretty bad things. Like into Pantheon, I also think they kind of outscale you unless you go wide faster. But it's definitely like an interesting deck. I'm just playing it to have fun. No particular reason why I'm like... You might see my 350 LP and think I'm trying to like metagame, but I'm really not. I'm just here to have fun. This never works on them, and this can't be played at 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm not like trying to like try hard metagame right now. I'm just playing to have fun. Pass on turn 1. Is there a reason to need to Culling Strike on turn 2? Okay. Is there a need to bank 2 mana going to next turn? Culling Strike so useless matchup? Not necessarily. So we do have freezes, and we can freeze Culling Strike. If we land like a very well-timed like flash freeze into Culling Strike, that could be pretty pivotal. But otherwise, yes, I would agree. You can't just like Culling Strike a wounded White Flame on turn 3 and expect it to work. That would be very not. That'd be very optimistic. But like if you like flash freeze Culling Strike after they've buffed on like turn 6 and you kill like a 10-12 wounded White Flame, that's pretty good. Looks like he has neither. But if he plays it now, I can just Culling Strike it. So I'll actually just pass. It's just like a chance he top decks Wounded White Flame here. But if he top decks any unit that's not Wounded White Flame, I can just he'll play it and I just play Trapper. Okay. Ooh, that's a good draw. So the only downside to that is I could have top decked the 5/5 this turn. It's kind of weird he was thinking about it. I think he actually has Wounded White Flame, and if that's the case, I should just attack here. Because then I'm never Culling Striking at this turn anymore. It's kind of weird read, but just based off his like slight hesitation. We'll see. Oh, so he didn't have it. That's unfortunate. Darn. I was hoping he had it so I could seem smart to you guys, but guess that wasn't the case. What is the best deck to take Master? I play Ahri, but it's easy to read for opponents. Easy to read for opponent. I'm not sure what you mean by easy to read, but I think Kennen Ahri is the best ladder deck right now. It's just so powerful. I think it beats like almost anything. And I've been having like very good success with the deck as well. It's mainly a deck I've used to climb. But maybe it's not for everybody. I'll leave mana up. I could play this to be efficient. I will just play this next turn. Unless I want to play this for 5. I probably don't want to play that for 5. So I'll probably just be efficient with my mana this turn. Tall Tales. So my next draw is a 5/5. I have 2 5/5s and I have a free 5/5. And then I have Trifarian. Zenith. We really need a freeze soon. We have quite a few turns to find a freeze, but we're gonna be needing that freeze pretty soon. Sorry for the English, I know it's bad. No worries. I assume you just mean like you're not having very good success with it. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I think like TF Nami does pretty well. That's my other deck that I find that I've done really well with. I think other strong decks are like some of the Pantheon decks. Maybe not like Taric specifically, but like I've been enjoying, or like maybe I haven't played, but like Mono Pantheon or like the I want to attack now because he can't really block. Because I want him to use his Faded to proc, and then I can move in with like Freeze Culling Strike. Because like not only does he need to like buff this to actually make it survive, besides like this block, which then just takes 13, I'm completely fine with. Okay. I mean, his Pantheon's just dead here. I just like Flash Freeze Culling it. And then he'd have to have, and then it's dead. It's just dead. So like Sharp Sight buffs it +3. And then he can't do anything about it. So like this is just a dead Pantheon, right? So this is how like you get Valley out of Culling Strike in this matchup. They've tapped under a way to boost it +3. Sharp Sight only does a +3/+3, and then it's just dead, right? We know he's on a very unit light hand. Maybe he has like a second Pantheon, but now he has to like restart from scratch. Pantheon's hard for me. Pantheon is definitely like Pantheon is like, it's different. You do have to know when to like pre-commit and when to like hold back resources. You need to draw your units, and if you don't draw them, sometimes you just brick out yourself. But TF Nami does pretty well if you like aggro. I think spiders and pirates and that stuff still do okay. They're not like great and all, but they're still fine. Yeah. So he has Taric here. We just play some Yetis and just call it a day. I mean, he needs to act first. Heck, Pantheon. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Pantheon. I know the deck's strong and all, and it can have some pretty good draws, but its overall like sort of game plan is definitely a little bit uh sublime to me. So he's just gonna like Zenith Blade attack. If he Zenith Blade attacks, this becomes a 5-4 over or 5-4 tough, and I just trade. That's fine. So I just want to drop like I think this is the best. I only sack one of these, and I still have two on board, even if he goes to the Zenith. Goes for anything else, I can still manage myself. The only punish is if he has like a single combat. So maybe I'll just play this to be safe. Because I want to get this out, right? It's gonna take Master Mini end because it's not so hard. Ah. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you know, but we're gonna get a pretty big patch. So like they're gonna change a lot of cards on Wednesday. So in about 3 days. So everything's gonna get shaken up. If you guys are like, I don't know, maybe you guys don't own all the cards or something and are like trying to build new decks right now, I might advise against it for the time being. But otherwise, I've been enjoying it a lot right now. Like you can play like Fizz Lulu, you can play Darkness. They're all like good decks. Just a lot of good decks right now I could play. And it's just like really finding the one that really fits for you. Fortune's a good draw. He can't stop this. Okay, perfect. What the TF Sivir's back? That's how a card game goes? Yeah, exactly. TF Sivir. It's a shame if they're on the 7 mana Yeti. Yeah, because then you have to keep in the mulligan, right? So now I'm tempted to keep this. I play this on turn 3, I play this on turn 4, I play that on turn 5, I get this on turn 6. So ideally we draw like Yeti Yearling, and then we play this on turn 4, and then we play this on turn 5. But Kai Reaper. This is old school, and by old school I mean last season old school. Which is kind of cool. Was it last season or 2 seasons ago? That was it Dr. Chekhov that created this deck? It's kind of a throwback. Fortune Croaker. Whoa. Didn't see that one coming. 2 seasons? What's up, Dr. Chekhov? How you doing? Yep. Alright, top deck. Is top deck even good here? It lets me play this for like 1 mana less. But then I don't have a use for my mana. I could like just Whispered Words into it. So there's 2 options. Ooh, okay. Okay. So here's the plan. I Whispered Words, I hit the one, so I'm guaranteed to hit the 5/5. And then the second card I draw is the 1/2. It's perfect. It's ingenious. There's nothing that could go wrong. It's not the best play. I can just play this. But that's 4 mana. Okay. The 1/1. Jesus. Is he gonna like gold card me next turn or something? I don't want to play this and give him like a Make It Rain Slay. I can attack here, I guess? I'm kind of on the assumption that this might get like gold carded next turn. I don't know if you can deal 3 to it very easily. Maybe with like a Merciless Hunter. I don't want to play this into like a Make It Rain. Jeez. Sivir, okay. So I mean, I get blocks here at least. I have to play this turn, so I get this, and then I want to sub Trifarian Assessor. Yup. What's the punish? The punish is if he kills any of these, I need a flash freeze though. So if he buffs, I get a flash freeze, and that's fine. I take 7 here, and that's, oh, sick. Wait, that's really good for us. What? Wow, insane. I didn't expect that to go so well. So you can't TF this turn. I can just play this, summon this, draw 5 cards, 4 cards, 3 cards. He does that Make It Rain. Okay, I get this out. Do I just pack Mentality in? Is he just dead? He could be dead. It's kind of close to dying. It's not bad. Cause so like he like gold cards one of them. Make your rain. Double up? Yo, what? But is he just dead now? Cause he can't gold card. I'm showing 14, 19, so he's forced to like block with Sivir at the no, he's not forced. He's not even dead. No, he is dead. But he's forced to block with Sivir. Okay, so he loses Sivir here, so I shouldn't be dead. And then I can like troll chant flash freeze a second Sivir. Cause like double up's never gonna work again through this troll chant or this Three Sisters. But knowing that he's playing double up is at least valuable information. Yo, Crow, what's up, man? He can't keep his board alive. And he's dead if he tried to save Sivir there. I mean, I just troll chant this. Ooh, but then I could lose to like another double up here. Well, that's not true. I can't. I'm safe to go to 2, aren't I? What burn does he run? Like, if I knew what kind of burn he ran, I'd feel a lot better about myself. But without knowing, it's kind of hard to say. Drop him for a minute. No worries, man. So, like, if I go for the troll chant, he could have, like, some buffs. You're not safe to go down to 2? Okay, if you say so. And I want to keep this up just in case I need to do something weird. Line him up? I need to save this up just in case some weird shenanigans. Does run line him up. Does he have a second line him up? No, okay. So I want to present lethal. 2 mana deal 2 damage is very tough, right? It's very hard from just 2 mana deal 2. Usually don't run buffs. Double make it rain. He already played 1. I lose if both go face for sure. I just need to set up lethal. It's fine. It's fine. Yep. Looks good. I don't want to develop. So like if I develop, you can like red card me, and that's a punish. Sick. Woo! So like if he double up, I could at least like entomb his keg. But yeah, going down at 2 is probably a little bit sketchy, at the very least.